guys, welcome back to my channel. Tonight, my husband gonna cook me a dinner. So what do you like me to cook for dinner, my love?
Well, I'm going to cook you my special version of spaghetti. It's a little bit like spaghetti bolognese, but with a particular twist made by me. So it's one of your favourites. So I'm looking forward to cooking this for you, and hopefully you'll enjoy it.
Show them your ingredients, love.
Okay, very good. Well, our first ingredient is salt. We like to use the Himalayan pink salt, but you can use any salt you like. We just think this tastes a little nicer. That goes in the water for the pasta. Whenever you're boiling pasta, best to add a little bit of salt. Definitely gives it a better flavour. We don't put it with the meat because it's got enough salt already. Next thing is tomato sauce. My secret blend of spaghetti sauce is a combination of Australian tomato sauce and Filipino style spaghetti sauce. So that's the Australian style.
So what the third one, love?
Then we have the Del Monte Filipino style spaghetti sauce. This spaghetti sauce is far sweeter than Australian sauce. It's very sweet, Filipino style.
We got this one in a Filipino store. Filipino store, right?
Yeah.
It's quite big.
Next ingredient is chopped garlic. You could use fresh garlic if you like, but I just find the chopped garlic keeps well in the fridge for a long, long time, and it's there when you need it, and very quick and easy. Next ingredient, spaghetti. So I personally prefer spaghetti, well actually shells, pasta shells, but April likes spaghetti, so we're cooking spaghetti tonight. Next ingredient for the sauce, some cheese. Makes a big difference. If you don't add the cheese to your sauce, it doesn't taste anywhere near as good, so definitely don't forget the cheese.
Yo, so the last time you cooked that, you forgot to put cheese.
That's right, I have forgotten to put cheese before, and I've been told that it tasted no good. Next ingredient is bacon or ham, or which one is this?
I think that's a bacon, love.
Bacon. So some bacon. You can also use ham. Either one will work well. But this is bacon pieces already diced. And the final ingredient is
The most important.
minced meat. Now we like to use the reasonably low fat mince. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's better for you, and also
It's healthier, my love. It's good for you.
yeah, no, I'm already quite fat enough, but also it probably tastes a bit better. The really high fat one
I don't like
tastes
the
very oily.
I don't like that one also.
No. Okay, so the first step is to commence boiling
Okay.
your water to make the pasta. So the pasta will cook in boiling water for around about 7 minutes. Don't overcook your pasta. If you do, it tastes terrible. But that water has to boil first. So we've currently got that boiling. That's been going for a few minutes, coming up to boil. While we're waiting for that, we add the meat into the pan, which is the first ingredient of the sauce, and we put on the heat. I don't like to put too much, maybe 6 out of 10 on this oven. So a medium heat, it's not searingly hot. Then
Tawag ko dito guys sa pasta ni John is John Special Pasta.
that's right. I'm giving away my
Special ingredients.
ancient family recipe here. So this is the next ingredient, Filipino style spaghetti sauce. We add that in. Now, some people when they cook like to measure their ingredients, 200 grams of this, 300 grams of that. I don't. I just put a bit in, put a bit more in, and that's why every time I cook, every meal tastes unique. Next ingredient, tomato sauce. So that's the Filipino Australian mixture of sauce and some garlic. Now, I quite like garlic. April is not as big a fan. A reasonably generous serving there. This garlic actually has olive oil in it. I prefer the one with no
I
olive
was
oil.
prefer in love in Woolworths love. We bought that one in Aldi.
Yeah,
I don't like that one.
I don't like the one with olive oil so much, but anyway, that is what it is. So then get that. Now just check our water's still not boiled, but we'll add some salt to it. Pour the salt into the water there so that once it does boil, all we need to do is throw the pasta straight in.
There's also like love what you call it, lot of I forget,
Utensils.
utensils in
That's
there.
exactly what I was actually just about to look for. So,
There's also some in there, love. I just put some.
yeah, this is your new holder from your last video, I think.
Yeah.
Right, from your
I
grocery
think that's
haul.
my new also love. What you call that? Like a spoon,
Yes,
big spoon. I think that's new
a
also.
holder, and most of those utensils are from the grocery haul video. Right, now this mince here.
I think I need to buy more utensils, love. I think I need to put maybe around 2 or 3 tray or like bowl of just like utensils. And then I think I need to get some 20 utensils more.
Wow. Well, that will certainly be a collection. I probably only use 2 or 3, but up to you. You're the better cook than me. In this household, I only cook once or twice a week normally. But, you know, sometimes more often, but my dishes are simple.
But I like your love, what you call it, rack of lamb.
Yes, we'll have to do a rack of lamb.
And also the love, the cutlets next time.
Cutlets, yes, okay, well we can do those as well. Though, lamb in the Philippines,
Not
not
common.
not so common compared to in Australia. Lamb is very popular and very common. So the meat is there.
Do you think how many minutes love before it's gonna cook your meat?
Maybe 15 minutes roughly. Depends. It's hard to time it exactly. I just cook it until it looks like it's ready. And we'll add in the very generous serving of bacon there.
Si Jen, pag naluluto, guys, mabilisan ako pag nagluluto, it takes time. When I cook, love, it takes like 45 minutes, right? Cooking pasta. Because ako, guys, first, ko yung saute, yung ginigisa ba? Yung onions, garlic, and then after that, the meat. But when Jen's cooking, that's why it's Jen's special. He just like put everything.
Yes, it all goes in together. Now the cheese here, this cheese is not looking as good as it normally does actually. I'm not sure why.
I think they're just the same.
But
We get the red one. Remember we used usually the green one? This is
yeah,
red.
this is
This is extra tasty, this one.
yeah. I put in very cheesy mix today. We're going to have about 6 slices in there. Now the water's almost ready, but the meat hasn't started, so I've actually turned the water down. So otherwise, the pasta will be ready before the meat, which we don't want. So you have to just slow that water down, which is fine. The pasta isn't on yet, so we can wait. Add one more ingredient to the pasta sauce. little bit of corn. We like to use the frozen corn kernels. Fresh corn would be nice, but it's not as convenient. So now we've got all the ingredients for our sauce. Actually turn the heat up a little bit because it's taking a while. Wait for that pan to heat up. I'll just tidy up a few of the things in the kitchen while we wait. So that mess later. Okay, so we have our pasta sauce is started to cook. The water's close to boil for the actual pasta itself. Just wait a few minutes now. Probably for video purposes, we could probably turn the video off for a few minutes and come back in a few minutes, but I'm just going to have a drink while we wait. Okay, welcome back, guys. The pan has heated up a bit and the meat is starting to slowly cook. So the water that I turned down earlier needs to be boiled. So we'll now put that back up to boil. So that the guys see the...
Natunaw na yung ano guys, yung cheese. How many minutes is meant to be cooked, love?
Well,
almost.
the pasta will probably take 7 to 10 minutes and the meat will be ready then too. You can control when the meat is ready by turning the heat up or down. I'll let it cook on a higher heat, and then once it looks like it's close to ready, I'll turn the heat down.
How many years you study again, love, in cooking, love? You should say to them, love, I studied 10 years in cooking.
Well, I probably started cooking on a semi-regular basis 30 years ago. No, 25 years ago. But you do more cooking than me here, and you are a better cook.
Nah, I'm not a good cook, love.
Okay, well,
What's the next step?
the next step is add our spaghetti. We've already added the salt to the water, and the water is semi-boiling. So we put our spaghetti in. I'm going to finish the entire packet. There wasn't much left, so I'll put the whole lot in.
I think this one is healthier, love, than the normal salt. Do you think the Himalayan salt is healthier than the normal salt?
I'm not sure. That salt is pink coloured, whereas the
It's
normal salt is white.
It's Himalayan.
Some people say it really isn't any different. Others prefer it. We like it, so we use it because we like it, and it's not expensive, so it's the same price.
Tignan nyo yung ano ko guys, yung stomach ko malaki na.
Yeah, that's also my baby stomach. I'm 12 months pregnant.
How many months are I'm maybe I'm close to like 7 months.
Yeah.
You're 12 months now.
Yes,
What's the
sadly.
name of your baby, love?
Little John.
Jens
Sadly.
Junior.
So we just want to make sure all the spaghetti is underwater, because if some of the spaghetti doesn't go into the water, it won't cook. So I'm just pushing down the spaghetti there to make sure that it is all covered by water. Now the meat is cooking quickly now, so I'll turn the heat down on the meat.
Why you cook spaghetti tonight, love?
Because it was a special request from you.
Yeah, sweet. Cheer.
Oh, well, you've cooked me some lovely dinners the last few nights, so it was time for me to return the favour.
Sweet talking.
So, if you look at the meat there, the cheese has pretty much all melted into the meat. You can see the pieces of corn and also the pieces of bacon. It's all mixed in.
Oh God, babe.
It's all mixed into the mix, and it's looking good, and it will be ready when the pasta is cooked.
Did you smell something?
No. The important thing with the pasta, I really can't stress enough, is number one, make sure you put salt in the water when you're cooking it. Number two, have the water boiling or close to boiling before you add the pasta. And three, do not overcook the pasta.
Number 4, you should love your wife.
Yes, that's the most important of all. But yeah, overcooking the pasta is a problem. The best way to check if your pasta is cooked or not is to taste it. So when you think it's getting close, pull out one piece, try it. If it tastes good, then you're ready to go. If it doesn't, then keep cooking. But make sure you don't overcook.
Don't overcook the pasta, guys. Sabi niya. How many minutes is one, love?
Yeah, around about 7 to 10. With the meat, I keep turning the meat, like moving it, so it doesn't stick to the pan, doesn't get burnt onto the pan. The meat is largely cooked now, so it's just a matter of keeping it hot without overcooking it until pasta is ready. Now this is obviously a secret recipe that
Secret
it's being
recipe by
shared.
John.
But if anybody turns this into a commercial recipe, then please just send us some money, because you've copied our recipe.
Special recipe.
Very happy to appear on MasterChef or Iron Chef or any of the other cooking shows. My Kitchen Rules.
What's your kitchen rules, my love?
Well, that's another TV show they do.
Which one?
A cooking show in Australia. They normally have couples. You and I could go on it.
No, I'm not good in cooking. I'm good in putting a lot of salt.
No, you're very good at cooking. Alright, well, things are progressing well here. The meat's ready to go. Just waiting on that pasta.
I'm just doing like the height, love.
The
Tignan
height
yung
check?
height namin, guys. Ang liit-liit ko sa kanya, ang taas niya. My height is 5'7", right?
Maybe 5 feet and 7 millimeters.
No, I'm 5'2".
Yeah. Anyway, look, good things come in small packages, so I know that for sure. So very lucky. So that's fine. Just a perfect height, if you ask me, love. Right, now that pasta, we're getting close. Let's have a look. Pasta changes colour as it cooks. It turns whiter the more it cooks. It's still reasonably yellow at the moment.
Use this one, not pasta.
Right, now we like to use, by the way, plastic or rubber coated, or I forget what the name of this black stuff is, but utensils that aren't pure metal, mainly because we find the pure metal tends to scratch the pans, particularly the non-stick fry pans, and once you've scratched it, you shouldn't use it anymore because it can be harmful to your health if you start eating the non-stick coating. So we stick to the non-metal metal-ended utensils. There we go. Some of the pasta. It's hot.
It's already cooked, my love. Let me try some. I don't know.
It's getting close. I think maybe another
2 minutes.
Another minute or 2 minutes. It's very close. Okay, so we're getting close to serving, so get some plates out. Couple of dinner plates. Now we have cooked quite a lot of pasta sauce here. We probably won't eat all of that. We'll eat all of the pasta, but the pasta sauce, there'll be some left over, and we will keep that in the refrigerator until tomorrow, and then I'll most likely eat that pasta sauce tomorrow just by itself as a lunch or a afternoon tea, something like that. I'm trying to be on a diet at the moment, so no breakfast. Okay, so here's our pasta again.
Nagda-diet ngayon si John, guys. Hindi siya kumakain every morning. Because how much your weight again before, love? Because last 2 years ago, before you met me, love.
When I met you, I weighed about 85 kilos.
85 kilos lang yung weight you guys before niya ako na-meet. After you met me, love.
About less than 3 years later, 100 and a bit over 115 kilos.
115, guys.
So that's not good. I need to lose weight, and that's my responsibility. I don't blame anybody else, but too much good cooking I'm enjoying here, making me fat.
Kasi guys, palagi akong kumakain. I think how many times you eat per day, love, before? 5
You?
times?
Yeah, 5 or 6 times per day.
5 times or 6 times per day kami kumakain. So, kahit kumakain ako ng 5 or 6 times per day, hindi ako tumataba, guys. Kasi mabilis yung metabolism ko.
Okay, so Now the pasta's prepared, so
Uh-huh.
we'll use a strainer to separate the pasta from the boiling water.
Aha.
We'll do this over here in the sink.
Tignan natin si John, guys. Pasta.
Be careful because the pan is very hot and the pasta's dripping hot water, so back there.
Ito na yung ano ya, guys. Yung kaniyang cooked meat.
And we'll plate the pasta. Whoop, that's a bit too much on one, a bit too little on the other. We'll adjust that.
How much we're gonna charge for pasta, love?
For you, free, but normally $20 for a plate.
Give them a discount, love.
Right, $15 for all our listeners if they're liking and subscribing. And $5 for all the ones saying how handsome I am.
Tignan nyo, guys. Ito na yung pasta.
So the pasta's ready.
Do-
And we just
Put the meat
spoon on some sauce
on the top.
over the top. So the pasta was cooked in water with salt, but we did not add salt to the sauce mixture. Right, and we have quite a bit of leftover sauce, which, as I say, can be used tomorrow for either another pasta if you want. You could reheat it or just eat the sauce by itself. It's quite nice the next day if it's kept in the fridge.
Ito na yung pasta, guys.
Muss her up. So guys, thank you for watching our video, and we hope that it's made you hungry, and we hope you have a good time, and please like and subscribe.
See you on my next vlog.